Hey everybody, welcome to the Orange Road. So, this weekend we had Brunch and Battle 4. Brunch and Battle are a series of tournaments me and my wife organize, and they're built on the casual spectrum. So we take a lot of effort in giving our players a good lunch, lots of fun casual scenarios, and just less focus on the battle and more on just the fluff side. So we had 18 players show up at this event, which I'm quite glad with, because it was also quite an expensive tournament for a Dutch tournament. It was 20 euros, which isn't cheap for my country. But we had 18 great players and we made a ton of pictures, as you can see here. So I thought, let's just make a video with some of the pictures and I'll just talk about the day while I'm showing these pictures. So this is of course Matt's Bonbon army, quite a famous army by now. And here we have a quick look at the whole. We had a nice mix of very experienced players and a couple of really new players. We even had a couple of players who had their first Night Age tournament here. So yeah, those guys did have a lot of questions. So as a rules judge, I was really busy this weekend, but wasn't a problem because you also learn a lot about the game yourself again. And because we had really wacky scenarios, each player got a secret mission card. And this caused players to get in some really weird scenarios, weird interaction with the rules. So yeah, lots of looking up of the rules. So each player also had to bring a secret agent character. So they built their regular 3000 point army. And they got 300 points to also build a secret character, for example, a goblin on a wolf or whatever. I made a couple of pictures of pretty much every secret agent, so we'll be seeing those as well pretty soon. And yeah, I had a lot of positive feedback on the rule pack, so we'll probably organize something similar pretty soon, because yeah, it's just fun to have tournaments like this. And I think this was pretty much the tournament I'm the most proud of, because yeah, it was just a lot of fun. We had some really amazing armies as well. For example, here we have Boss's Hobbit Halfling army, which is really cool. Edwin had his Slayer Dwarf army here, also beautifully painted. And we just had a ton of cool stuff at the event. Did make the painting nominations quite tricky. Some of our players had less than tabletop worthy armies, but a lot of them brought really cool stuff with them. For example, this dwarven army. I have a lot more pictures on our Facebook, and a lot of those pictures were taken by my wife, who has a better camera. So check it out. It's on the Brunch and Battle. Just look on Facebook and you'll find it. This is the army of Arnaud, the Lissaman Saurian / army, really cool stuff. So here we get to the secret agents. Here's Wool with the warriors of the dark gods. Bas had this really cool chicken knight. Arnaud had this really cool skin guy. Matt also got the Bonbon going. I really liked this one as well. Completely sculpted, which is really cool. Iris had this goblin guys. Also fun conversion. This is Eric's one, also a goblin. Love that model, by the way. As soon as he finishes his army, it's gonna be great. Dennis with the Empire, really cool Force World model. Here we have another Eric who also had the Empire, also really cool secret agent. This one was, I think it was Lars. This one was from Kirti. And this one was from it was a really spectacular one because it's a random color army. None of the Sylvan Elf secret agents. The Undying Dynasties one from Yaldert. This is my own secret agent because Jan Willem had to borrow one, and fortunately our bases match. I really like this one as well for the Undying Dynasties. Really cool model, really cool conversion, really effective. Edwin brought one of his Slayers as a secret agent. And this is Ted's secret agent from the Highborn Elves. So as you can see, we had all kinds of different secret agents, which gave a lot of flair to the tournament. Some had fighty secret agents, some had mobile, some had wizards, and the scenarios were really random, so you never know what kind of secret agents you need. So that was a really fun part of the tournament, seeing those secret agents all over the table doing wacky stuff. I should probably do an episode about the scenarios. A couple of the players have already asked me to publicly release the scenarios for home play. Not quite sold on it yet, to be honest, because I kind of like having the scenarios for this series of tournaments. Makes them a little bit more special. So, as you can see, we have some amazing terrain at my club. I hosted this event at the Lord of the Rings Utrecht gaming club, and as you can see, we've got some really cool terrain. We host a tournament each month for the Night Age. Every first Saturday of the month you can come play it with us. And yeah, if you want to play at some really cool tables, this is a great way to start. This completely sculpted army is so badass, and I'm really happy to see it on the table in the flesh. So here we got to the brunch part. My wife made lunch for everyone. So we had some hot dishes, some cold dishes, bread, soup, whatever you wanted. And yeah, was plenty enough to eat. We had beautiful weather, only except when we had the lunch, then it started raining, which was a bit of a shame, so we had to eat inside. But we did all hang out outside as well, because, well, the weather was pretty good enough. We did have a lot of the food left at the end of the day, so at the end, I think 10 of us sticked around after cleaning up most of the event, and we just ate the rest of everything we had. So yeah, it was a really long day. Did like it, and I'm glad to give the players something else for their money. So a free dinner was kind of cool, and it gave me and my wife also a chance to talk to the players without just being busy running the event. There were only 3 of us, which was quite a lot of work, to be honest. Like I said, my wife did everything in the kitchen, and I ran the event. And Sander, who's part of my team, my club, did a lot of the stuff setting up and helped with the spreadsheets and the pairing. And usually we can run an event like this, 1 of us or 2 of us for 20 men, no problem. But yeah, like I said, with all the food and the extra scenarios and the judging, it was quite a long day. This is one of my favorite tables, the Dwarven table. One of the reasons I want to play Dwarven again, just to have them on this table. I really liked Iris the Army, the Goblin Army. Got a lot of votes in the painting nomination as well. And yeah, here we have just a lot of pictures of the event. I wish that I could have played more. I only played 1 game. One of the players, Willem, hurt his back, so he had to drop out the last game. So I played 1 game with my dwarves. I'll probably do a better report about that one if I get the time and if I feel like doing it. It wasn't a really exciting game because I just tried to finish the game as fast as possible because I was, like I said, really busy. So here's just a quick couple of shots of some of the armies there. This is the rainbow colored army from Adrian. It's unique. I really like Paul's Sylvan Elf army. Those Games Workshop models are quite cool on square bases, to be honest. Here's Kirti, who pretty much won the event. I also have a video of the end ceremony. You can check it out on the Facebook page of the Brunch and Battle if you want to. It's in Dutch, but it will give you a good general vibe of how the tournament went. It was really relaxed. Here we have a picture, just one of the pictures we took during the day. And like I said, we had a ton of fun. And I can't wait to start thinking about next year to see what we're gonna do with it. Alright everybody, this was a quick recap of Brunch and Battle 4. I'm not going to talk a lot about the results or the armies there, because that just wasn't what the tournament was about. It was just about having fun. Alright everybody, see you on the next show. Bye.